Well, g'day, and welcome back to YunFu. And today, I wasn't actually going to film anything today. We've just been out for a walk. We're sort of over the other side of the river. We've been right through a little back area and stuff, but we've filmed there before, so we're not worrying too much about that today. But they got roadworks going on out there, so I've had to take a detour. Ended up way out of my way, and I've come across this little park area we've just come into. We're going to take a little stroll through here and see what we can see. I've never seen this park before, so I don't know what we're going to find. But it's quite a big area. We are actually over the road from Joanna's high school, which when we get out of here, we'll go and have a little look. I'll point out where she goes to school. She goes back to school in the next day or two, so she's not looking forward to that. Oh look, we have these little pandas down here. They've got speakers in them. I don't know if you can hear that music coming through quietly, but it's nice. It's not loud and obtrusive or anything. It's just nice, quiet little sounds. So here's a little area of where we are. So we've just walked, there's the entrance we've come in from up here. We've just walked up this little path. We're going to duck around to this, what's it called? Purity Terrace, and then walk around through the back here, right the way through all these areas, and we'll come back out at the entrance. So yeah, Purity Terrace off to the right. We've got a moon worshipping terrace off to the left. Was just trying to look at the Chinese written here, and then comparing that. Okay, that must be number 6, this one here. Okay, so we're going to walk around. We'll get a look at that. So, we're actually going to have a view from right up the top here, looking back over where those schools are. So we've got actually 2 high schools down here. We might be able to see from where we are, just up here. We've got a little viewing area. Okay, so here we have a sign telling us of some of the different plants we have here. We've got the sort of, what are they, Latin names? Fiscus religiosa L. Ravenna. I'm not going to go through them, but there's some of the plants. So just looking up from up here, these buildings in front of us here, I'm pretty sure are a high school. So a huge big complex. We've actually got students down the bottom here just starting to arrive. So they're going back to school today. I don't know when their classes start. And then over to the right here, this big area here with the big clock tower, that's Joanna's school. That's apparently one of the best schools in Sing Sing, one of the best high schools. It's a big area. So all the teaching buildings out the front here, all the dormitories out the back. So yeah, Joanna actually lives on campus. All the students in high school live on campus. I've actually got a little sort of mud path, mud steps going up the hill here. Must be for staff to be able to take care of things. So we have a couple of signs here telling you to be careful of snakes. So hopefully we can see a snake or two on our walks. It's probably still a little early in the season. We've only just come out of the really, really cold weather. So we may not see much in the way of snakes. It might still be a little early for them, but I would love to see some snakes. It would be cool. Oh, we have someone working up here, carrying a big load of, looks like bamboo poles up the way. Okay, let's check the sign here, see where we are. So this path down to the right Okay, so it's going to head back down out of the park. Oh, so we've Purity Terrace back this way. That must be, okay, yes, that was where we stopped and looked at the schools. That's the Purity Terrace. All right. It wasn't a whole lot to look at, but I was too focused at looking at the schools. Last time we were here, we did a video on the library, museum and stuff down here, which is these buildings back through here. I think that one in front of us right there would be the library building, I think, from memory, and the museum was around in front of there. It was a beautiful area. Just not much in the museum yet. The museum was still brand new and they were still getting it all sorted out, so there weren't many exhibits in there to see. But it was a gorgeous building, absolutely stunning. So let's see what we can see up this way. I do love just discovering these little hidden places, which is, I've mentioned it before, but it's why I walk everywhere. I've bought this electric bike back in Jiaqing, but I don't really use it terribly much. It's mainly for if I want to go and make videos a bit further afield than I can walk. But most of the time I still like to walk places, because if I'm going somewhere, I'll always try and take a different route every time and just discover new little places on my way around, which is fantastic. Which is why Ange, who we're staying with, she's offered me the use of their electric bike, which I might get out and use it in the next couple of days, but I've been pretty happy just to walk around. I've discovered so many places that I hadn't seen before. That park with the aeroplane in it, I don't know if I've edited that video and put on yet, but if I haven't, you'll see it coming up soon. That's a place that, if I'd had a bike, it's not a road I ever would have gone down, because it was a bit crowded and a bit dodgy to get down. Yeah, a lot of cars parked and stuff like that, so I just wouldn't have done that. Oh wow, look at this. So we have another viewing platform here, but then down here we have this huge big sculpture. So this must be the moon, what was it called? It's a mine clearing terrace now. But get back, where's the sun? Make sure we're coming at this from the right angle so we can see this. So we see here, this huge, can't get back far enough to get the whole thing in the camera, but just this huge circular sculpture. It's that's pretty stunning. And if we have a look over here, we got, should we duck down, just see what's down this direction. Okay, so that was the Calm Wisdom Terrace. Well, we're at number 2 now, Moonlight Shining Pavilion. Okay, so we'll go for a wander down there first, and then we'll come back. I think this was the other, actually here, so we'll duck down, we'll have a look down here, and we'll come back up and head back down through this way. So let's go see what we can see down this way. So looking over to our right here, so another lake area, beautiful, beautiful gardens there. Looks like it might still be sort of under, maybe not construction, refurbishment. So around to the right there we can see the sort of library museum complex. And then I'm not sure what we've got around this way. That in front of us there, which is a bit hard to see with the sun, but just down in here, looks almost like another school, maybe a middle school. but I can't be sure. I'm taking a punt. Okay, so just looking at the fence from that, what looks like a school, the fence actually goes right around the outside. So this looks like dormitories for the school, which I don't know how well we can see that. Probably not very well. That sun's right overhead where we're pointing the camera. So it's very hard to see. So this here was a moon something, I can't remember. So we have a nice little pavilion down here. And it looks like this path will lead us all the way down to this park area, which is nice. But we're not going to go that way. We're actually going to turn around, go back up the way we've come. So look at this. Oh, that sun. We're going to have to get around the other side and try and have a look. So have a look at this up here. Looks gorgeous. So this is the Moonlight Shining Pavilion. So it does look very nice. It's a bit, we've got sort of plants right up to the edge of it. So it's a bit hard to get a good look. That sun's just in the wrong place. But no, very nice. Very nice little spot. So yeah, these down here look like the dormitories for this, what I think is a school in the back of here. Let's get away behind these trees. So yeah, that looks like a school, either middle or high school. I'm not sure which. There are schools everywhere here. Okay, we're gonna head back up the hill, back up the way we've come. We have another path heading down this way that must be heading out to an exit as well. We'll go back up the way we've come. We'll get back to that sculpture and then we're going to go down through that little lake area. How the weather's changed. When I first got here, it was freezing. We had, what, 3 or 4 days, or maybe a week of really cold weather. And it's now, I don't know what it'd be today, must be 25, 26 Celsius. Beautiful weather. I've gone from, you know, long pants, 2 pairs of long pants, jumpers, jackets, gloves, everything. And we've gone to shorts and a t-shirt today. And then, yeah, tonight we're heading off to Candy's uncle's house again for a barbecue, which is a place that we were the first night we were here. Which I don't know that I actually made a video there on the first night, but hopefully we'll get there early enough and the sun's still up and we can actually do a video there because the place looks just stunning. So here's this big sculpture again, and then we're going to head down these steps down towards this area down the bottom. Whew. Yes, she is warm. Okay, down we go. So big cleared area here, so every chance that next time I come here there will be a building on there. Well, maybe not a building, but there will be well into the process of building it. Oh, so here's what we're heading down to. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's carry on our way. See what this is down here. Looks like we've got a pond and then some big sculpture sitting within it. So yeah, this land in front of us, once they decide to build something, they don't mess around. It goes up very quickly. The changes in Jiaqing in the 7 years I've been here are just mind-boggling. Wow, that's a lot of steps. I'm glad we're walking down here and not up. We see the lanterns on the trees everywhere here, all the way around, right the way around the bottom. It's gorgeous. She posted a question on my WeChat a few days back, asking, I was trying to find if anybody has statistics on how many of these lanterns the governments, various city governments, provincial and national government, how many of these lanterns get purchased and put up every year. And the only place that had actually made any sort of a public thing about it was where was it? Hubei in, oh no, that's the province, Wuhan. And they had put up something like 218,000 wordless volume square. So this sculpture's pretty cool. So we've got a little, very shallow pond of water here. It's only an inch or two deep. And then this sculpture, just like a blank scroll with nothing in the middle. And then a grassed area around the side. And then this heads us back down towards the path. Oh, what have we got down here? Okay, a mountain spring down to our left. Right, well, let's go and have a look, see if we can find a mountain spring somewhere. That would be cool. We got to get a cold drink of fresh water. Oh, so we see these beautiful gates. We might actually, instead of walking back down to the gate we came in, we have got a path. We might go down this way and give you a closer look at these gates as we come down. But first, let's go and see if we can see where this mountain spring is. Okay, maybe not. Looks like the road's closed off here. Oh no, it's not. We're all right. I saw this, whatever it is, rubber stretched across here between the tree and the light pole up here. And from back there, it looked like it was actually crossing the road. So I thought we might be blocked off from seeing, but we're all good. So I can see right the way through here, we've got lots of construction going on. Lots of machinery up the back there. Okay, no, we're not going to go too far around there. We're going to end up back to where we've just been. I'm not that interested. But we'll go out and just have a look at these towers at the gate entrance here before we shut off. Oh, and there's another nice pool there as well. We see all this area out here is relatively new construction. A lot of the buildings out here are within the last sort of 5 or 6 years construction. They do look quite nice actually. They look good in the sun, really good. And then we have these two beautiful looking towers up here. Look absolutely gorgeous. Looks like we have lights on them, so nighttime they'll be lit up, which would be very cool. And that golden spire up on the top, absolutely beautiful. And then same over this side. Just see the spire up the top there. We'll get back a little ways and have a better look up here. So this is, try and get a name here. Wordless volume, no, okay, they haven't got a name for what? So it must just be the entrance. Have another little pond here, reflecting the buildings. Absolutely beautiful. So again, it's only a couple of inches deep. Looks like we have some fountains in the middle there as well. So there must be a bit of a fountain show at night time. So let's turn back with this lake in the foreground and just have a look at this area we've just been through. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful area. So we're going to carry on our walk. I'm not sure. Here we have, okay, heart purifying pool. That is fair enough. So we're going to carry on down this way. We're going to stop filming now. If we come across anything else interesting, we'll be sure to turn it back on. Okay, we're now back out beyond the schools that we saw earlier. We're walking around the highway. Sort of, we were going to go down through these villages on the left here, but there's a heap of roadworks going on, so we haven't been able to get through there. I just thought I'd point out quickly here. See all these big power lines running here, and then off, I don't know how well we can pick this up, on the hills out in front of us there's a wind farm. A lot of wind turbines out there sitting on top of the hills. They're not moving terribly much at the moment. It's a very, very calm day today. There's not much wind happening. But that's one thing I've noticed on this trip a lot more, is I've seen a number of wind farms. Saw a couple of big wind farms on our way to Shenzhen. And I've seen, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them around YunFu. I had noticed one on our previous long trip here. But yeah, I've just noticed them much more this time. I don't know if I'd seen them and just not sort of clicked about them, but there is a lot of wind energy here. So yeah, all these power lines look like they're heading sort of odd. They turn to the right out here. Looks like they're heading over the mountains out to that wind farm. So bringing electricity, bringing good clean electricity into the city here to use. I had a look last night. I was trying to find some information because I was thinking about all these wind farms I've seen, and I was trying to find some information on how much of YunFu's electricity actually comes from green energy. We've got a rush of cars coming past at the moment. There was almost no cars a minute ago. So there's traffic lights down around the corner here. We must have just had a green light pointing the right direction to let all the cars through. On our left here, behind this hill up here, there's a heap of work going on, a lot more construction. There's so much happening in this place. It's yeah, I mentioned before on our first trip here, we went to that plastics factory and had a look in there, and they had moved a truckload of pigs there. So yeah, that factory had moved from Shenzhen. Was it Shenzhen or was it Foshan? No, I think they were in Shenzhen. And they had moved to YunFu because building spaces were becoming very, very expensive in Shenzhen. It is a very, very crowded place. A lot of people want to be there for technology stuff. So, you make a lot of money in technology. If you're not in technology and not making the big dollars, you probably want to go and look for somewhere else to be. So yeah, there's quite a few companies moving out of your Shenzhens and your Guangzhous and coming out to these smaller places. There is a high-speed rail line in the process of being built here, so that's undergo. We got freeways all the way through. So our trip to Shenzhen probably took us less than 2 hours to get home. We left about 10 o'clock. We were home before midnight. So here we have behind this hill, we can see all these buildings being built here. A lot more apartment buildings by the look of it. It's all going on there. So yeah, for companies that want to get away from Shenzhen, they got easy access. It's probably a little bit longer than we took normally to do that trip. Like I mentioned at the time, because of Chinese New Year, the roads were very, very quiet when we made that trip. There were hardly any cars anywhere. So yeah, we had a very, very easy journey, even traveling around Shenzhen. The roads were much quieter than any other time I've been through. On the side of the road here, you can see all the remains of the fireworks stuff that people have been letting off. So boxes of different types of fireworks and stuff. We have rocket things here stood up. So each of these contains, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 18 rockets in each one of them. I'm not sure which rockets they are, what they do, but yeah, everywhere you go at the moment, you see scenes like that, just boxes and boxes of spent rocket things laying around on the ground. Once Spring Festival's over, they'll all get cleaned up, and yeah, I think a lot of the people who do sort of the tidying up around town are probably on holiday at the moment, so it's taking a little bit longer than normal to get things cleaned up and looking good again. But once everyone's back at work, that'll happen in no time. They do. I have mentioned before, you know, littering here is a big thing, but it's not something I complain too much about because they have an army of people here who come and clean up the streets and stuff. And if, you know, they stop people littering, it's going to be thousands of people out of work. The only time I do complain about it really is in the tourist spots and natural areas where maybe they don't get cleanup crews in so often. There's a couple of places around Jiaqing that there's plenty of bins around. Put your bloody rubbish in the bin if you're in a nice area like that. But other than that, you know, I don't complain too much about it. So even out here on the highway, you can see these lanterns on the light posts. These are just everywhere. I saw the other day, and I didn't make a video. I should have thought about it. I sort of thought, oh, we'll do it later and catch them next time. But I saw an army of people putting up these, well, actually not these ones. They were putting up the smaller ones that they hang off trees and stuff. But there was, you know, a couple of dozen people. There was a big truck loaded up with the lanterns, and a couple of dozen people just grabbing lanterns off the back of the truck, going around, putting them up on trees. Up in front of us there, I don't know if we can see that. We can just see a white line in the sky there. There's an aeroplane powering his way through, heading somewhere. A lot of people traveling around China at the moment. There's huge numbers of people everywhere. It's sort of after having a couple of years of not being able to travel due to COVID and stuff, people are really enjoying getting out, having holidays again. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have been stuck at home for a couple of years, and a lot of people, you know, a lot of our teachers have now gone off different places, go and see new places and stuff. There is so much to see here. So up here on the left, huge, another big area with lots of spent fireworks, boxes and cases and stuff. Same over the road, which we're going to cross over to now anyway. We'll go and have a look. So we can see another big area being made ready for construction here in front of us. Just, it is mind-blowing how much is going on in this place. And you know, this, like we've said, this is only a small place. It's not a big city by any means. Well, I guess by Australian means you could call it a big city. I'll say here we have more of these fireworks things. Let's have a big box down the bottom, medium-sized box, a couple of posts sticking out, more stuff out in the middle there. And I can see right the way up here, leftovers that people have let off. We went out for a barbecue last night. I've actually got I think I've talked about it before, we got a rugby ball. Been trying to find AFL balls, which we finally found a contact. We're going to get hold of an AFL ball. We took the rugby ball out to the park last night. Come on, kick. We had Emily. Hey, there we go. Candy and her brother and Emily's dad and Candy's dad both tried kicking the football. We had a great time. Yeah, trying to teach them how to kick an Australian rules football and how to bounce an Australian rules football, which Emily actually got the hang of, which I was impressed with because there we go. It is a rather unique aspect of our game. But she's feeling it in her legs today. Hey. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, out of this park, we just had fireworks going off all around us. It's just so much being done everywhere you go at the moment. It's absolutely mind-boggling. They were probably sort of looking around over the horizon. You could see probably 15 different places where fireworks were being let off. Some of them fairly close by where you can get a good look at the fireworks. Others, you just sort of see the flash behind buildings and stuff. But it is amazing. We don't sort of have anything like that in Australia. Fireworks are very, very illegal unless you are licensed to use them. So we're going to shut off there, and if we come up with anything else interesting, we'll turn you back on. I just wanted to point out that wind farm and ended up talking for 10 minutes. I guess I need to learn how to shut up. All right, stick around. There's plenty more to come. We're here for a few more days. There's certainly more stuff we're going to bring to you. So, and if we come across anything else on our walk here, we'll be sure to pull the camera back out. Well, g'day, and welcome back again to YunFu. And today we're out at this property out here. We're going to take a quick look around. The sun's just gone down, so I'm going to try and get this done quickly before the sun disappears. But we're up. We've got this beautiful new house here. This guy's just, well, still finishing. We'll come back and have a look there in a minute. We're going to go down the bottom here first, but we have this beautiful valley out here. Those wind turbines we saw this afternoon are actually up behind us here somewhere, and these are the power lines heading up to the wind farm. So yeah, sun's just gone down. We're going to take a little stroll down the hill, have a look down the way here, and then we'll come back and have a look at the house and stuff here. So we head down the steps here. This is a bit of a, I think he's going to turn this into a bit of a tourist area, which is very interesting. So it's still constructing. So we've got steps heading down the way. They're quite steep. And then down here on the right, we have some sort of fruit trees by the look of it. We're sort of rushing down here just so that we don't lose our light. Down on our left here, looks like I think they're building a restaurant in here. Little restaurant and bar. So we have I think, kitchen area over on our right. So yeah, kitchen area in here. And then through here, tables and chairs. Wow, lots of tables, still more chairs to come. It's quite a mission getting here at the moment. The road's all gravel, it's quite steep hills. It was a drive and a half to get down, and then this beautiful valley area down here. We have a dam down here we can't really see. We'll get down a bit closer. But we're going to head around this way. Like I say, we're rushing through because it's going to be dark very, very soon. So yeah, getting down here, it's all gravel roads, very steep. We had a car in front of us trying to come up very slowly, which really didn't work. You really need to have some pace heading down this, heading up the hill, where you're just not going to get up if you've only got two-wheel drive. So down to the left here, where are we? We've got veggie gardens down here. We've got chook and ducks down in here. We've got a big fish pond area, oh, not a fish pond, a dam down this way. So I don't know if he's got fish or anything in there at the moment, but we're all sort of enclosed with this valley all the way around us. So there's the house up the top there, restaurant, and yeah, hills all around. It's absolutely beautiful here. I don't know if he's going to build any accommodation or anything like that down here, but I certainly hope so. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous spot. So yeah, all down here is all veggie gardens and stuff. We're not going to go for a walk all the way down. And then there's another property, another farm down the back there. So yeah, out here at night time, it's just dead peaceful. We're, I don't know, 15 kilometers out of town. Passed through several little villages on our way here, which are all absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we got steps over this way to our left. We might just take a little stroll around. Well, we've still got a bit of light. Head around to the left of the dam here. See if it looks like we've got a little trail down here. We might be able to get down a little bit further and have a look. Yeah, we walked down through the garden the other night, but it was a trek. Lots of up and down hills and stuff. So it wasn't easy, but if we can get down this way, it'll be good to go down and have a look. It's just a lovely, lovely, peaceful area out in the middle of nowhere. There's not many places here in China that I've found where you can get real peace. Here we have some water coming down off the mountains here. I don't know how well we can see that in this light, but I can certainly hear it. What do we got further up these steps here? Might have another little bit of a dam or something up here maybe. Let's go have a squiz. Oh, we do have another bit of a dam, so collecting water and I can see fish in there. So yeah, collecting water coming down off the mountain. We'll head a little bit further around here and see what we can find a bit further around the dam. This is probably going to be my second last video here in YunFu. The one more thing we're waiting to see, we probably would have gone home already, but I've been told that a lot of the villages have celebrations after New Year, like they don't do it on New Year. So the start of next week, all the villages will have, you know, each day there will be a little event somewhere. So we're going to go and catch one of them, maybe two, and see what happens with those things. And then we're going to head home because I'm weary, I'm very tired. It's been a long couple of weeks. It's yeah, being away from your own bed and your own stuff, cooking and whatnot. Whew. Yeah, just need to get home and unwind. So we can see it's getting darker. Looks like we have maybe sugar cane here on our right, although don't hold me to that. The camera's actually showing up much better than I can see. Oh, here we have a heap of ducks here. Quack, quack. All hanging out by the water. And then, wow, more More sort of waterways heading down this way through here. Wow, a couple of big, look like big granite rocks here. And then in here we have the chickens. I can see a duck in there, but it looks like mostly chickens. There's a couple of ducks and chickens in the chicken pen. And then yeah, down this way, all vegetable gardens through here. So it's yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful little spot. And then we've got this netting here. I don't know how well the camera can see this, to keep, I imagine, keep birds and stuff out. We have another one of these on this side, which yeah, we can't really see very well. But so yeah, when we came down here the other night, we came pretty much straight down here. It's just lots of climbing and slipping and sliding, and it was fun, but I didn't want to do that with a camera in my hand. So let's we head back up. We're going to have a little bit of a look at the house. We're not actually going to go right inside the house because it is somebody's personal living space. I don't want to invade that, but we'll have a look at the stuff around the place. Oh, there's them ducks again. Yeah, I don't know how much he would have spent for a place like this here in China, but I imagine he's spent quite a bit of dough on the house and stuff. They've got a lion dance drum up there. Emily's a huge fan of lion dances, so as soon as she saw that, she was on the drum. She yeah, she really loves the lion dance stuff, which I do too, to be quite honest. It's great to watch the guys performing. Still got to try and find a really, really good lion dance crew to go and film and show you just how good they can be, because they are incredible. Okay, now we've got a long staircase just over here somewhere, heading back up to the house. So again, that's the restaurant area just in front of us, where you can see the lights there. And then just up here, just up here we have this staircase heading right up. So we've got more fruit trees and things right the way up through here. Looks like we might just get up with some light still to have a look around up here. Geez, we had a long walk this afternoon. I'm feeling it in the legs. We actually, Ange went and got a hair wash today. And the place where she got a hair wash, they also do massage. So she's arranged for me after we finish here. I'm gonna go and get a massage, because my legs, the walking I've done the last couple of weeks, man, I'm sore. So we're back up to the house level here now. So first thing we have, swimming pool, which isn't quite finished yet. You can see it's just started tiling the floor. So none of that floor was tiled when we were here 2 weeks ago. So that's all happened in the last little while. Then up on the left here, just past the swimming pool, is a fish pond. A few fish swimming around in there. Bit hard to see, it's a bit dark. And then the house. So we've got toilet, bathroom out here, outdoor seating area. Here we have Candy and Emily in their lion dance thing. Downstairs here he's got a big open area, kitchen in the other end, and then upstairs 4 bedrooms, big lounge room. there she is. And there they are. So heading back around, so just cutting in there. The house we're staying in is just down the back here. And I just finished filming and I was told there's another Tao temple just up the back here. So I've got my light on my phone. I don't know how well any of this is going to come up, but this is sort of steps in the dark. This is sort of all the entranceway here. And we see offerings and stuff down the bottom. Some old writing. Some beautiful lanterns up here. It is very, very dark. So yeah, I'm using the light on my phone to catch this. So hopefully it all comes up. More figures here. And we head back up here to the main temple. And okay, so we see stuff, looks like stuff for sale here. The QR code to buy things. And then look at these old prints here. Wow. Wow, I wish we could have gotten here in the daytime and had a good look around here. But these figures, just magic. And this is out in the middle of nowhere. It's just mind-boggling. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful statues. And then we have another offering table here. Another offering altar here. And again, oh, this is actually a, I don't know what they call them when you move, it changes the picture. Oh, look at this old fabric down here, it's beautiful. So this looks like a very, very old temple. There's none of the nice artwork and stuff. It hasn't been refurbished like the place we saw the other day. Here's where they all, the monks or whatever they call them, I don't know, are they monks, priests, whatever, will kneel down to do their worship. More beautiful prints here. Wow, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous place. And we can see lots of money sitting on these characters. A lot of people have donated money. It's what a beautiful spot. And then this artwork up the back, behind the pictures, absolutely stunning. And then I've got to be careful where I'm stepping. I keep turning my phone around to make sure I'm not walking into a step or something. These prints look really old. Don't know if they are really old, but they certainly look it. And then more of this writing on these stone tablets back here. Oh, and look at this print. Oh, wow. Start over this end. So we have these 3 prints, and they're just gorgeous. And just so you know, in case you're curious, I did ask the folks down at the house whether it would be okay to film in here, and they did say yes. Candy's uncle takes care of this place apparently, so he said, yeah, no problem. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been filming in here. So see a lot more incense stuff here. It's staggering. And then as we head back down towards the bottom here, there's a entry gate here we'll get down and give you a look at. So this is where we came up through this gate. Wow, it's getting dark out there. So yeah, this is apparently also a Tao temple, as opposed to the mostly Buddhist stuff. So this gate could do with some refurbishment. It's looking very, very old, but maybe they like it like that, I don't know. So yeah, that was this temple, rather unexpected. I had no idea that was there. So now we will return you back to saying goodbye. This is back to our way down. And then the one thing I did want to show you is Really, you need four-wheel drive to get up here to be comfortable. But somebody has bought a Porsche Panamera up this road. Good God, I don't know how they did that. I don't know if these things, maybe they're four-wheel drive. I'm not sure. But bringing a car like that, an expensive car like that, up this road, my God, you'd have to be brave. More dollars than cents. So, yeah, that's this house here. Hope you've enjoyed having a look around this. It's getting dark now. We can barely see them fields down the bottom anymore. So if you have enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe, share with friends, and if you have any questions, comments, hit us up in the comment section. If you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to learn about here in China, hit us up in the comment section. We'll endeavor to bring that to you. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Cheers.